on day 21 of our journey. Can you believe it? Oh my God, day 21, our final day. This is where we wrap it all up and we launch out and catapult out into what's next. Can I just take a moment before I talk about today's topic and congratulate you on a job well done? You know, when you started out on this journey 21 days ago, I know you didn't know what to expect. You didn't know, what it was going to require of you. But guess what? You did it anyway. You did it without even knowing exactly what you were going to be doing, what it was going to be like. You launched out into the deep. And I just want to say congratulations because you've done a phenomenal job. You've rolled up your sleeve. You've dealt with some hard issues in your life. You really dug into some areas probably that you haven't thought about or dealt with for a long time, or even maybe you've never dealt with it. I hope that today, as you look in the mirror, that you see a totally different version of who you are. You're not the same. You are not the same. Remember, it takes 21 serious, dedicated days of work to begin to change a habit, right? And so there has to be something different. There has to be a new thought process that you have adopted. There has to be a new way of doing things. There has to be a new focus. There's some things that you weren't really addressing in your life that now you are addressing. Man, you are amazing. You are amazing. So I wanted to take a moment just to let you know that you will never be the same, and to thank you for allowing me to walk with you along this journey of 21 days of mindset transformation. It really is never too late to transform. And so today, this is our last topic. And it's really important that you do the work for today, okay? Because this is going to kind of wrap it up and put a nice little bow on everything that you've done. So our topic today is Mother May I. Mother May I. Do you remember? Do you remember that game when there was one person that was at the front and you were in line with all the other players in the game, and you would have to ask, Mother, may I do this, that, or the other? And you could not move, you could not take a step until Mother said, yes, you may, right? You had to get permission to make a move. Can I tell you that in this season that you no longer need permission to make the big moves that God has ordained for your life? You've spent all your life trying to get approval and permission from people who never really had the authority to give you that permission anyway. It's always been God. It's always been in His hands. He's always had the final say about your life. I pray, it is my hope and my prayer that as you have gone along this journey, that you have developed another level of confidence, another level of boldness that will allow you to step out like you never have before, without excuse and without apology and without permission. There are some things that you've been sitting down on, that you've been kind of holding close and afraid to release to the world. Can I tell you today that as you have done the work of these 21 days, that you're going to release these things, that you're going to step out and launch out into the deep in some areas that you never thought that you would be able to attain. You are going to experience great acceleration in your life. You're going to experience great success in your life. It's just time for it, y'all. It's time for it. And there is no way that you could have done all of this work and just remain the same, or even remain in the same place. So you still have some work to do today. You have to decide, based upon this journey, the areas in your life that you no longer need permission to operate in. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need permission to be phenomenal. You don't need permission to use your amazing voice and your powerful story. You no longer need permission, whether you've been seeking it from somebody you know or somebody afar off, or you've been trying to find a reason why you can be great. It's already in you. It's simply because you are you. It's simply because you survived. And the enemy never intended for you to get to this point, but you are here and you don't need permission any longer because you understand your authority and your right to step out and to do all of these amazing things that you know God has placed on the inside of you. All you got to do is put feet, come on, to your passion, put feet to your purpose, and begin to step beyond the space and the place that you've been. You're not stuck anymore because remember, this process has helped us to keep it moving, and it's not just a one-time thing. It's a mindset and it's permission and instructions for the rest of your life that you can keep it moving. You can keep on going from faith to faith and from glory to glory. This is the one time where you are free from all of the shackles and the bondages, all of those things that tried to hold you up in your mind and keep you in small places. Listen, today you know that you have the permission, that you have the authority, that you have the right. You don't need to ask anymore. God has already given us everything that pertains to life and godliness, and this is the season to take advantage of all of it. I'm from this school of thought that I'm not going to leave any options on the table. I am going to turn over every stone. I'm going to try every idea, every strategy from heaven. I'm going to put it to work, and I want you to do the same thing. I am super excited, y'all. I can hardly contain myself. I can hardly keep it together because I know that there are going to be some amazing testimonies that come from your yes to this process. Man, I am honored again to have been able to walk with you, to provide you with this content, to provide you with this opportunity, to provide you with a place in our group to come and to really be who it is that God has called you to be. The ability to really be transparent and to work through some things. That's what we've done in our group and along this journey. And it's not over. It's not over. I want you to stay tuned for some amazing things that I am going to offer for those of you who are ready to take what you've done and the motivation that you have and take it to the next level. Be on the lookout in our group. I'll be posting some information about one-on-one coaching, as well as an amazing program that is going to be made available to those of you who want to do a little more work with Master Coach Kimberly in this Keep It Moving movement. So listen, it's not goodbye. It's just see you later, okay? And remember, we're always, always, always going to keep it moving because it is never too late to transform. Blessings.